Hi guys! Today's recipe is the most requested recipe in Korea according to this particular TV show. The TV show took a survey for 1 year and out of 93 Korean dishes, this topped the list. Wow! What I'm careful about the most when I cook this dish is getting rid of the unpleasant pork smell and tenderizing the meat. This is what I do. cheong-ju, Korean rice wine, and apple and onion. I talked about pairing beef with pear, and for pork, it should be paired with apple in my bulgogi video. I'm adamant about it. It's because I want to follow this food rule which is found in this medical journal called 동의보감, written by this royal physician in the early 17th century. Not only that, what fascinates me is that even in American cuisine, apple is added to pork chops and pork barbecue. And there is a pork and apple festival somewhere in Illinois. I've never been to, I just learned from Googling. It has to be an instinct, pairing pork with apple. I don't think the Korean royal physician and the American cooks communicated with each other back in the 16th or 17th century. Peel the apple and puree. One tablespoon, we're saving it for the marinade, and mix it. 12 ounces of pork. Most likely, if you get them from Korean market, they are frozen and pre-sliced thin like this. It's been defrosted in the refrigerator overnight. It can take somewhere between 8 hours to 16 hours to defrost in the refrigerator, so keep that in mind. You can use any cut of pork. There's a little bit of blood. You see that? Okay, I'm going to discard all the blood. That's not enough. Blot off the blood with napkin or paper towel like this. I'm adding it to the apple and cheong-ju mixture. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Sorry guys. Cut this in half. I know it will shrink, but this is a little bit too big. If you don't get rid of all this blood in the meat, funky smell will linger on. Mix this. The meat will sit in this just only enough for us to make the marinade. 10 minutes or so. Make the marinade. So this is 1 tablespoon rice syrup, another sweetening ingredient, but we'll add this later. I want to emphasize on this part, that's why I didn't finish grinding. You know how I mentioned earlier that I'm concerned about getting rid of the unpleasant pork smell? Adding black pepper, good amount, will also help to rid the smell. So this is freshly ground black pepper, half teaspoon. When you see like brown spots like that on your garlic, remove it. They could be bitter. Yeah, so something like that. The 1 tablespoon cheong-ju that we saved, Then mix this really well. I'm going to prep the vegetables. So onions, 3 ounces total. That's half an inch. Okay. Green onions, 2 stalks, cut on the bias. I'm going to cover it and keep it in the refrigerator for 30 minutes. The pan is being preheated. I have this scrap vegetables to flavor the oil. This is about 1.5 tablespoons of oil. So I saved just a little bit right there. Okay, that's hot. Throw everything in. Green onion is being really brown, almost to the point it's burned, and I can smell the aromatics. I want to take this out. Remaining oil. The heat is still on high. Now it's ready to flip the meat. Rice syrup. Quickly mix. Yeah, it's almost ready. I'm going to throw in all the vegetables. See how quickly everything is coming together? It's spicy. Cook the onions a little bit, but onions will stay quite crisp since I added the onion at the end. Okay, so this is ready. I'm going to turn off the heat. It didn't burn, but seeing marks like this on the bottom, that is a good sign. There is no floating liquid or juice. All glossy because we added the rice syrup at the end. Yeah, this looks really nice. You should always serve meat with vegetables on the side. I heard, I think it was a doctor talking about, you know, if you're gonna eat meat, then you're going to commit to eat 3 times the amount of vegetables. So if you're gonna have 1 pound of meat, then you gotta have 3 pounds of vegetables. That's what the doctor said. I think he's right. Final touch, sprinkle. Quite tasty, spicy, and just slightly sweet. And meat is tender and has a full savory flavor. No wonder it is the most requested recipe in Korea. So thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.